So with our block crayons, you can come up with names for the sides. In first grade, I usually just called it the long side, the medium side, and the short side. And we always start with a wash. And with our wash, we use the long side and have the children move carefully, again having them sitting square to their paper, so their hand is going across their body to make the wash in these smooth, straight, careful strokes. It's a really great exercise for them with working with kind of that straight line orientation and also crossing the midline. All really good things. I'm going to speed up the recording here a little bit just so that this can go a little quicker. So we've done a wash and kind of filled in. I'm using the lemon yellow here for our background, just filling in. It's really light because we're going to be layering on top of it. If you want to do a border, which is totally up to you on all of these main lesson book pages, I usually have the children use the medium side of the block, and just do one line around the edge. In a classroom, I'm worried about efficiency, so I only let them do one color. You're working at home, so you can let them have more time in front of it if that's something your child needs, or if they need to get moving along, you can kind of help set those guidelines. It's difficult to see here, but we're starting with our mountain, and with these crayons, we really want to avoid outlining. So we're not creating just the outlines of things, we're really filling from the inside out, and we try to match kind of the reality of that thing. So with these mountains, I started with really gentle hills, and then we're building up on those to make these pointy mountain peaks. And you can always layer on colors. I'm putting some blue on top of the purple here. That really brings out a lot of depth in these if you want to just start layering colors. And you can build and build and build. You can get really dark, deep, rich colors. You can go really light. They're really versatile, really beautiful tools for art. And then you can add details from the story, which is totally up to you. You can be done with the mountains. Here I'm going to add a tree for our character who is watching the thieves go into the cave in Simile Mountain. Again, with the tree, trying to kind of build it the way it grows in nature, starting from the bottom, branches slowly kind of coming up. We're going to add in some green leaves, just kind of a circular motion to fill in some greenery. And I'm really only using so far the medium or long side of the crayon. Maybe a little. And so here, this is where the Skin Crayola stick crayons can come in for these little details. So we're going to add this character in the tree. Using the small side of orange, I kind of made a torso and a little leg shape. Really just the gesture of a human. Little head, little hand, little foot. Obviously this is going twice as fast as it actually took me, and I was going pretty fast. So take more time on this. So there's our little character in the tree. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Another detail I decided to add, which again, add as many or as little as you and your child want. We put the little cave in the mountain with the small side of a purple crayon and giving more pressure to get it a darker color. And then something resembling this little band of thieves heading in. Little heads, so they're kind of like people looking. That's about as detailed as you need to be. Just the kind of idea. Put a little hair on those heads. And that's our picture of M. And then we would work to find the M in that mountain shape. So, tracing it with our finger, and then you could make another page if your child is wanting more. That can be a lot, especially for just starting on our main lesson book. But if they need more to do, you could do another page with a wash and just have them draw an M with a stick crayon as beautifully as they can. Maybe if they're ready, a capital and lowercase m, kind of to go with that picture. But that's totally optional and up to you.